Hi everyone and welcome back. So this is a collaboration video with the amazing Bethany Savage, and you can see here her set of beautiful unicorn nails, and here is my spin on hers. I use glow powders and that's why they are glowing so bright. So first of all, I come in on this baby finger with Why So Sirius from Glam and Glitz. I've got a bit of a cold, so please excuse me. So yeah, me and Beth decided to collaborate to recreate one another's set. So I picked the unicorn one and she has picked one of mine. So I will leave a description. I will leave her link in the description box. Make sure you head over and check out her video because it is amazing. So over that Why So Serious, I have come in with Nova, which is Glam and Glitz, both Glam and Glitz. All the colours I use today are Glam and Glitz from Nails by Annabelle, and they're amazing. So I'm just capping this nail. This video is crazy long because I did so many things and I had to record so many things. So you are seeing me cap this nail, and this is the only nail you are going to see me cap, because if I'd have left capping in as well, you would be dead from boredom. So just cap this, walk the clear down the nail, and then just fill in any bits that you feel aren't right. I use CJP crystal glass. I did leave a clear base on all these nails before I started for strength and something to file back to when she comes back. So I'm coming in now with Simply Stella, which is again a glow powder. This nail is going to be the unicorn horn nail. So I wanted these colours to go down the nail like a stripe nail. It doesn't have to be perfect because I was going to put the unicorn horn ridges on with acrylic and then cover it with a pigment. So all the colours just sort of blend together anyway once that pigment's on. So that is Simply Stella. Carpe Diem is the greeny colour, and Lighting Blue is the bluey purpley colour. So you come down and do the whole nail. It doesn't have to be perfect, honestly. Just make sure it's all covered and neat and tidy. This one is a full finger of Twinkle Twinkle, which is a white glow powder, and it has a sparkle to it, very subtle sparkle. I'm going to do some 3D rainbow roses on this nail, so I wanted the background to be plain because roses are quite jazzy. So on this finger I am going to be using crystal glass on the whole finger all at once, because I'm going to do netting imprint, and you want the crystal, whatever you're using as your base, to be setting at the same time. I do apologise I'm out of shot, but I am just walking one large bead of crystal glass down the nail, as you can see there. It's all covered. I'm dipping my netting into some clear acrylic powder so it doesn't stick, and then pushing it into the nail, whole nail. and then popping it out. And leave that to dry, and I go on to the thumb. Sorry. Coming in with some Carpe Diem, which is the brightest glow I've ever seen in any glow powder, and it's the most beautiful colour. And then some Simply Stella. Again, the blend doesn't have to be perfect on these because I'm putting a white pigment over the top, which sort of hides the blend anyway, so just make it look as nice as possible. Come back to that netting finger and with very wet beads, as you can see, just paint it in and push it in between the grooves, all the different colours. I have now left that to dry and it's all set, and then I come in and I'm just showing you I'm just showing you how to file it to reveal the design. Just file over the top until all that pattern shows through, and the only bit of colour is between all the little dots. I don't know what to say. Dots, imprint, little circles. So this is the next hand, and it's the same on the little finger as it was on the last little finger, so I'll just let you watch. So this one again is a full finger of Twinkle Twinkle, because this is going to be the unicorn. So again, I'll just let you watch. So on this middle finger, I am doing a marble nail. So coming in with the three colours I used before, putting them together and putting my brush into a sharp point and swirling them together. I have a few different ways of marbling, so you may see me do it different in a different video, but this one I wanted it to look crazy. So just keep doing all that until all the nail is covered. So with this nail I am using Twinkle Twinkle again on the whole nail, because this one is also going to have the rainbow roses on it. So this is one of my favourite ways of marbling slash colour blend. I'm coming in with a very wet bead of Carpe Diem and covering the whole nail. Then coming in with more Carpe Diem. And then just putting a little bit of clear acrylic over the top, very wet, and then some of that lighting blue. And if the undercolour is very wet and the bead that you're putting on is very wet, it will just naturally blend, which I think is a really lovely effect. So just keep coming in with the colours until you're happy. There's no right or wrong way about doing this. So I also come in with some Nova for added sparkle, because who doesn't love a little bit of sparkle? So I have capped all the nails and filed them, and now I'm doing the unicorn horn. I'm using my number 2 CJP 3D brush. This is the first time I have ever done a unicorn horn in acrylic. I've always used gel polish, and if I'm honest, I was absolutely pooping myself. I didn't know if I could do it, I didn't practice it beforehand, I just really hoped that I could pull it off. And to be fair, I was really happy with the result, so I will be doing my unicorn horns like this from now on acrylic. So I just put the bead at one side of the nail, and then I sort of just push my brush into it and drag it across. That was the best way I found of doing it. These two I had to add to them, but as you can see, when you drag them across, it just naturally leaves a lovely just leaves it nice. I just can't explain it. I hate explaining 3D work, it's really hard. So just pull it along from either side, push and drag until you've covered the whole nail across, and just keep coming in with your beads. Try and make the gaps between the 3D a similar space so that it looks more real, and try and keep them equally as thick, so again it looks more like a unicorn horn. So I'll just leave you to finish watching this. So I'm now going to show you a rainbow rose, which was really quite difficult because the glow powders are a little more chalky to work with, which is absolutely fine because obviously they glow so bright like the sun, but they are harder to do 3D with. So I'm just showing you one because I did leave in doing the whole of this nail, but the video was so long. So each petal that I do is a different colour. So you put the bead down, shape it into like a half moon shape, and then press it down. Tip of your brush inwards and press out with the belly of your brush. And then I double dip that bead. Simply Stella and Carpe. Just, yeah, get a circle. Well, what I normally do is put my brush in the middle, push it all out and get a big circle in the middle, and then push in with my brush to create the swirl in the middle. But because these powders are much harder to work with, it went a bit wrong, so I just added a little more of the purpley blue to create the swirl in the middle on this one. I did get the hang of working with it by the next hand, and I found it much easier. I just did my best. As I've said before, I'm definitely not the best. So here I have already applied the teardrop crystal for the unicorn horn. I used Chiaroscuro Dip Base Resin Glue. Now I'm coming in with Plain White by CJP called Snow White to create the ears. I'm just making that into a teardrop shape and then pressing the middle inwards so it looks more like an ear. I loved the unicorn, it's so cute. This design I got from Bethany because she did a unicorn very, very similar to this. So in the indents of the ears, I'm coming in with a bit of Simply Stella, just for a bit of pink. Very, very tiny, tiny beads. Tiny beads. You don't want to ruin all the white. And then I am just coming in and doing a bit of Sharpie marble for the unicorn hair. So I use 3 different similar colours to the acrylic colours I'm using. And then with the cleanser that I use to wipe away sticky layer from Gel Polish, I am coming in with a very fine brush and dabbing some of that liquid to make the colours disperse together and create a tie-dye marble effect. I'll just leave you to watch that. And on this one I have put some no wipe top coat on, and then I'm coming in with Glitterati Unicorn Dust, I think it's called, which is one of the best pigments I've ever used, just to give this a more magical effect. This is why it wasn't so necessary to blend the colours in the beginning, and I'm just top coating now. I did add eyes to the unicorn, but I left that out because it was really simple with a striping brush and a bit of gel polish, and the video was so long already that I had to cut some bits just so it was more watchable for you guys. Make sure with the unicorn horn you really top coat it so that none of that pigment comes off. just love this set. So happy with it. And then more no white top coat on this one. I'm also going to put a pigment on that at the end. Top coat I'm using is Kiara Sky No White Top Coat by Nails by Annabelle. And I'm just going round these roses with a little nail art brush and some top coat, because you don't really want, I mean, some people do cover their 3D with top coat, but for me personally, I much prefer it matte, especially with flowers and stuff, because you lose all the definition in the petals if you cover it with top coat. On this one, I did add, before capping, I added a bit of angel paper, which looked beautiful. As you can see, my unicorn is finished. Should have used, I do come in and use the little brush, but I thought that I'd be able to get round it with the normal brush, and I couldn't. So just go around the 3D. I'll just leave you to finish watching capping, because it's all the same. So on that thumb, it's come out of the lamp, and I'm popping on some more, a different pigment. I think it's an Urban Sparkles one, but I will double check and pop that in the description box for you. And then I am just top coating again. And then that is the finished video, guys. I hope you like it. I am in love with these nails. Make sure you check out Bethany Savage's, because hers are amazing as well. She's so talented, and make sure you like her, subscribe to her page. Thanks for watching. Sorry it was so long. Bye.